3 years ago, I didn't even recognize myself in the mirror. My face was bloated, I had acne, and I wasn't confident in myself. But 2 years later, I can do 100 push-ups and 300 sit-ups, and I'm going to Muay Thai daily. This is the story of how Muay Thai changed me, both physically and mentally. But before I explain how any of this happened, let me introduce myself. My name's Nabil. I've been living in Thailand for the past 4 years, but I'm currently in Indonesia. And for the last 3 years, I've been training Muay Thai every single day after school. But 3 years ago, none of this was a part of my life. When I was 11 years old, during the COVID lockdown, my daily routine wasn't that healthy at all. Every day, I was just sitting in front of a computer, eating snacks, and not moving an inch at all. My physical activity was almost basically non-existent, right? And as time went on, I noticed some physical changes in my body. My cheeks were getting puffy, my face was getting bloated, and I had acne all over my face. It was to the point where I wasn't confident in myself. I was wearing a mask outside of my house because the lack of confidence. That lack of confidence really started to affect me. Eventually, I realized something had to change. I didn't want to feel unhealthy anymore. I didn't want to keep living like that. So one day, I told my mom that I wanted to do a physical activity. I didn't really care what it was, swimming, tennis, anything. I just wanted to be fit again. I didn't want to feel unhealthy. It's when my mom suggested something that would change my life completely. She suggested that I should do Muay Thai. So finding the gym was pretty easy because my mom had a lot of connections. There was a small Muay Thai gym 20 minutes away from my house next to a highway. It was really nothing fancy, but that place became the start of my journey. I remember after school every day, when school finished at 4 p.m, I would grab my Muay Thai shorts and my water bottle and head straight to the gym. Honestly, the hardest part of training at that gym was my workout routine of running. Running is basically my first workout and the first thing I do when I go to the gym. Running is basically where the real workout begins. You have to push through that moment where your body wants to stop. Over time, I kept pushing myself harder and harder. Eventually, I started running up this hill near my gym. It was a 400-meter climb with a 11-degree incline. It was extremely steep. And when I was starting to climb that hill near my gym, my legs were burning so bad, and that when I got back to the gym, it became unusable when I'm doing my usual punching bag routine. I could barely stand for a few minutes doing kicks. But after months of training and doing it over and over again, something happened eventually. That hill just felt like a normal run. Another big part of my training was sparring, especially clinching, that I did every day or maybe once every 2 days. The interesting thing was that there were people at my age at the gym. It was usually like people 3 years older or people 5 years younger. There was some people at my age bracket. So I was constantly clinching with people older than me, almost like college kids or adults at the age of maybe 14 or 13. Some of them were 20 centimeters taller than me. At first it was really difficult, but over time I could control the clinch and I was getting better and better at the clinch, that at some point I was better clinching than I was doing at normal striking sparring. After 2 years of training like this, my body completely changed. The bloated cheeks were gone, my acne was restored and was no longer there. I was stronger, I was faster, and I was in the best shape of my life. I could do push-ups that I could never imagine 2 years back, but the physical change wasn't the biggest difference for me. The biggest change was mental. Muay Thai taught me discipline. Training every day, even when you're tired, builds a completely different mindset. It also gave me confidence. The same person who used to hide behind a mask at school was starting to feel confident in himself and starting to feel proud of the work he put in. And you know, another thing about Muay Thai and why I like it so much is that I've never really been someone who likes the traditional boys sport, team sports of football or basketball. A lot of people expect boys to be obsessed with those sports, but for me, I always preferred something more individual like Muay Thai or martial arts, and I don't see any help that I could get, maybe just physical from football or basketball. But with Muay Thai, your progress depends on yourself. You're not depending on another teammate to win or score a goal. If you fail, it's your own fault. If you fall during clinching, it's your own fault, and if you get bruises, that's your own fault as well. There's an opposite end to it. If you win, that's your own progress that's showing from your training. You know, looking back, asking for my mom to try a random gym near a highway completely changed my life. Crazy part is, this journey is only the beginning. I've been to 2 tournaments before and I'm still learning. I've won both. I'm still pushing myself to improve on Muay Thai, and I'm excited how far this journey of my hobby can go. I'm not thinking of Muay Thai of this becoming my career, but I've definitely enjoyed it for my hobby. If you enjoyed this video and want to follow my journey throughout YouTube, please consider consider subscribing, liking, and commenting this video. I'm really passionate about these videos. Maybe the next video I'm gonna make is my journey of what this YouTube channel is gonna be about. It's gonna be about Muay Thai. It's gonna be about, you know, a lot of stuff that I am passionate about. Consider liking and subscribing to this video. I'm Nabil. Peace out. Bye.